I'd only been up maybe for about an hour when I decided to go, okay, I'm going to do my second video for YouTube. And this is a morning warm up, so I'm telling myself, dude, this is a warm up. Don't stress, chill, it'll be fine. I mean, I've literally had worse situations as a Twitch streamer. So, as you see, I put in the eyes, the nose, and stuff. Several things I realize that's not right. I realize now that's not right. His his head's too scrunched down. But it looked like I was pretty determined to make it work. And then I realized, oh no, I should have started with the body. For this composition, I should have started with the body, but I didn't. And then whatever dawned over me was like, look, let's just do shoulders. And for those shoulders, let's put some mean, nasty claws, like there's something behind him. And that's when I kind of came up with a story idea of a family that would have to give their third born to this forest demon. And I think as far as this picture goes, I think it was the demon is what really caught my interest to continue on and move forward and not just flip it over to start with another picture. I feel that it's important, even though if you're drawing something that doesn't look what you'd like for it to be, is to keep going. You might get lucky and get something out of it. And as far as that goes, I felt like I got a little bit lucky with this creature. And at first, I wasn't sure if I was going to make the kid look like he, that he was, proud of this line, this lineage, and maybe he had ties within it. I really wasn't sure. I can tell you though, um, not having the practice hours, at least an hour to do gesture sketches, uh, really hurt this piece. Um, but I was pretty determined to see what I could do with it. And so the whole idea was is for this composition without filling out anything in, kind of using that white, like if I was to go back and ink it or something like that, be like all black and maybe some stars, like something you'd like see in a comic. And then as far as like that moon goes, so like the three pieces on the page would be that. Now, I'm half tempted to actually go back and maybe do this part in my iPad. I'm not sure if I can fix it. They do say that you can roll a turd in glitter, but still, it's a turd. So that's kind of how I'm feeling about this. by the time I was fully done with this recording, it was about an hour long, and I'm not going to put an hour long on YouTube unless someone's like, hey, we want to hear your thoughts. We want to, you know, see you draw for a whole hour. I think after a while, you're going to have to speed some things up. Now, there are certain artists I'd be like, yes, I would love to watch you for a whole hour, especially like professionals like David Finch, Francesco. Um, so, um, we're really working at a very fast speed. I'm not even sure um, what this is. Now, as far as our Demon goes, this is the one that I felt what might have been the more the redeeming quality of this picture. I mean, the guy looks like a doofus. I mean, he really does. And so I'm just kind of going out of my way to like really do God knows what to this guy. And besides, if you look at his face and stuff, and you look how I did the face structure, and you know anything about anatomy, you know I really messed that up. But again, live and learn, right? And this is the point of having these morning practices, is to actually kind of learn from my mistakes. And actually going back and watching this, even with this voiceover, I'm seeing a lot of my own mistakes. You can also see a little bit of my anxiety within my, well, probably not because it's going so fast. But rest assured, I felt like there was like a lot writing on it. So coming here real soon in the end part, I would be like, yeah, we're gonna flip this over, and I'm gonna do the second picture. And now we're approaching the end of the cycle for this pitcher. And I'm trying to throw everything at it. Wings. I'm surprised I didn't sketch in a kitchen sink. Though, I think that'd be even a little bit more funny. And so, by looking at the guy's face and going, yeah, I give up. Now, I didn't give up on the idea of this monster, this demon with big ears. I kind of like him. I actually would like to sit down and actually really draw this monster out. You know, a little bit of inspiration would be like looking at the album cover from Iron Maiden's Fear the Dark. Um, I also get a little bit of the feel of the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. So, I don't see this picture as a total loss, but I really did feel that the bat wings are going a little too far. And it'd already been done before, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. Ever felt like your soul is bleeding out, or you done something and you just can't get it right? Well, artists have those days. We have those days. We have those days where we can't get our anatomy to uh, look what look anything human, let alone that it would be used in any type of bodily function. So, I, I really decided to start over anew, gave myself a new composition, and see if I could make the picture a little bit more terrifying. Maybe something I could go ahead and maybe add on later. So, what you're seeing here is me trying to build an empire out of the ashes, so to speak. Well, I'm at least trying to save something worth saving. It's just more or less the idea. And so in this piece, I was like, let's try some wings. And then I was like, the wings is, so overused. So I was like, nope, that is not going to work. So what I would go on ahead and do is take off the wings and make the creature look like it was floating. And I have to ask you, what is more terrifying? A creature with wings or a creature that can fly without wings? Because at least hopingly, if you took the creature with wings, it would come down to your playing field. A creature without wings, not so much. Unless it had a jetpack. And if that was the case, that'd probably be more along the lines of Scooby Doo. Holy fairies uncooked, Batman. We got the time lapse speed up to 677%. I mean, if I could draw that fast in real life, holy mackerel, I would have a full blown comic done in no time. But you have to love time lapse. Now, the one thing I really want to say about this piece is it's much better than the other one. Though I did suffer delusions from grandeur, I understand that. I think we all do. Another mistake is that I took myself too seriously, and for that, the piece suffered. This was still a warm up, and I should have seen it as such. But there comes those live and learn. But because I didn't slow down, I didn't pay attention to the anatomy, that suffered for it. Because I didn't finish the fist on the demon itself, it suffered for it. So, those are some of my takeaways from it. And now we come more to an end of the piece. We kind of get more of an idea of what I was shooting for, of what I was attempting to do. Didn't mean I did it. Also, for the camera, I was using my uh, Apple iPhone, which does a lot better than my Logi, believe it or not. Um, and so, as you can see me thumbing that one down, saying I don't like it, and thumbing that one kind of on the side, like it's still in judgment. What I do want to say is if you like this video, thumb it up. If you don't, thumb it down. Until next time, I've been your host, Gothic Design.